Giving honor to the Spirit of Christ, which is the head of my life and the head of the church. Happy Wednesday, each and everybody who are hearing the sound of my voice. I've been kind of silent lately because of the one thing I want people to understand about me. When I go through things, I don't post them on social media. I've given social media enough of my time, and I'm not doing it ever again. I have a church family, and I thank God for Mount Irad Transformation Ministry, where the Honorable Apostle Coleman Martin and Cynthia Martin reign. And I want to thank God for Pastor Arthur Bogood and Kathy Good, our First Lady. I also want to thank God for Sister Carol, Sister Brenda, Sister Mother Tillman, Evangelist Francis. These people have been reaching out to me through my crisis, and I thank God for the women. But I want to come to y'all today, and I want to talk about winning and lose. How many times I've won, but I had to lose first. If you are a human, you understand that your actions are your consequences as well. And I choose not to act the way people want me to respond. God is collecting my tears, and I thank God for the collection of the tears that He allowed me to pour at times of crisis. I thank God for allowing me the ability to mend my own broken heart, but in silence, praying to the Most High for peace. And sometimes people don't understand. In this pandemic, we need peace. We need peace of mind. We need peace for strength. We need peace for a lot of things in life that we go through. But the one thing I'm saying to you is, just because you lost it, don't mean you ain't winning. It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Sometimes falling apart is necessary. And falling and getting yourself back together is the solution. Stress can be also an issue where you so stressed out you don't know what to do. You're losing your hair. I haven't lost a stitch of hair, and I don't anticipate on losing hair. And I went on a 30-day fast of no meat, no bread, for the stability of self-reflection and spirituality. I lost 22 pounds from January 1st to February 1st. I lost 22 pounds. And that's because I chose to deny flesh. Some days I didn't even eat at all, because I was so full of the Spirit and full of doing the things that I needed to do to be human. Now something happened, and I lost something that I really find precious. But the one thing I am is faithful to God, and I know that I made the right decision, and consequences still have consequences. Although you make the right decision, sometimes people respond to you in ways that you can't even imagine. But be faithful to your sanity. Be faithful to your peace. People will wrong you, but it's your reaction and your reality that makes it true to you. Some people have a disturbed narrative about things that happen, but I don't. I do what's best for me and other people, and I've known I've been good to people, and people not necessarily have been good to me, but I don't hold any malice toward them, because believe it or not, when you hold hate in your heart, it migrates to other things in your area where the blessings are coming. And if you have that in your heart, you can't forgive other people. I forgive people. People may never forgive me, and I don't care about that, because as long as I know what I did was best for me in my situation, then I'm no longer afraid of the outcome or the result. I told people in my family, my Mount Irad Transformation Ministry family, to pray. But I also got on the phone and reached out to a couple of them who were there. But then again, I said, silence is golden. And those who reached out to me personally outside of the group chat, thank y'all. Thank you for pouring support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for pouring into me love when most people don't feel like I deserve love. But I deserve love, and I know love is there for me. And the one person that loves me is God Himself. Jesus died on the cross for my sins. He was bruised for my iniquity. The chastisement of his people were upon me, and with his stripes I'm healed. So every stripe that he took on my behalf, I'm thankful for it, because those consequences I couldn't have done. I would have failed. But a perfect man needed to come and take on everything that we have been through with the same ability to still answer his calling, answer his purpose. And for me, the pulpit has been the one place I hated, because when I jump on the pulpit, I know the enemy is coming with every shot, bullet, gun, thought process, mental sickness, mental illness, judgment, and everything else. But the thing about me is, come with what you got. Bring it. Because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So no weapon formed gonna against me, gonna kill me. It might hurt me, of course. Hurt comes. But the ability to understand that we live in a time where you can't hold malice, because today is not promised. Let me tell you a story. My doctor and I are fighting right now. I'm fighting with a lot of doctors. And my doctor had the nerve to tell me he caught COVID. And I said, good. And then the nurse had the nerve to say, why would you wish ill will? No, I didn't wish ill will on him. I said God's will was done. He caught COVID in December. Everybody caught COVID in December. But he's still living. Some people ain't. So if he don't tell God thank you, or whoever he believes in, that he's still alive, and he can tell his patients that he came out on the other side, even though he was vaccinated, even though he had the booster, that means that he survived. So because he survived, that means that I ain't got no sorrow for him, because he woke. His eyes lifted up, he eating, he breathing. And that happened because what hurt him didn't kill him. So if we don't understand the principle of just because you caught COVID and the side effects of COVID, just think this. Doesn't matter. You're still alive. Be grateful for life, health, and strength. Because some people don't have it. And some people are having trouble with their lungs, trouble with their minds, brain fog, impairment, lung damage, nerve damage. So I had 2 blood clots in my lungs, and I survived that. I spent 31 days, 27 days in the hospital. I survived that. I've been shot from, stabbed, tried to be stabbed. And the other day, somebody wanted to fight me. I'm too old to fight. I ain't got no fight in me. All I got is a finger. And this finger allows me to call protection, legal protection. And then once it's done, I'm done with it. It's over. It's out of my hands. I'm not Keisha. Keisha want to fight. Keisha would be outside banging on everybody, coming against people. But I am not better. I'm better. I'm better than the average Joe. I'm better because I don't feel like you ain't finna hit me. Because my retaliation might be far worse than me just standing back and calling the police and let them take control. Because I'm human. I fall short. And my reaction might be to beat you down. But I know greater is he that is in me. And people can say, oh, you want to be so righteous. You want to be this. You want to be that. Yes, I do. Because I can't do evil for evil. Because my mind has been shattered enough. I have lost my mind twice. Been in the mental hospital twice. But I'm not going back to the mental hospital because mentally, I can't cope with fighting somebody and I wind up blacking out and killing that person. That's on me. That's me. That would be on me. Do I have hands to fight? I do. Do I have a license to carry? I do. Do I have the ability to own a gun? No. Even though I have a license to carry, I don't want a gun. Because I know in my mental capacity, somebody did me wrong. Entity of a spirit might enter in me, and that means to grab a gun and take someone's life. I don't owe nobody any explanation, but I owe myself peace. I owe myself the ability to heal myself through any situation I go through calmly, peacefully, without anger. You can slap the mess out of somebody and shatter their thing, their thought process. And that's on you because they no longer can think anymore because you laid hands on somebody. You chose to take that route. I'm not going to take that route. Saying I'm going to beat the brakes off of you, that ain't in my vocabulary no more. But it used to be. I used to be the one that's ready to tussle. I'm going to tussle with you. But now, I'm not better. I'm not bitter. I'm better. Because a bitter person, hurt people. Bitter people make bitter decisions. But when you at peace with yourself and you sit down and you wrestle about a decision you make and you make that decision, stand by it. Because it's your actions that cause that situation to either go up, escalate, like you're going up an escalator. You can also go down and escalate and de-escalate everything, every thought in your mind that comes against you to do evil for evil. Now, the person who I called the police on might think that was evil. It wasn't. Beating the brakes off of her was evil. Giving her a reason to call the police on me because I put my hands on her, that's evil for evil. You won't get it from me. You won't get a 2-for-1 deal out of me. Now, am I hurt? Yes. Did I lose? Yes. But am I grateful for what I did? Yes. Because at the end of the day, I protected myself. Myself needs protection. I need protection from people. I need protection from this weather. I need a lot of protection, but I pray a lot, and I fast a lot, and I do things spiritually to incline myself, not to entangle people where they want to engage in me in a combative situation. I don't argue. I can get mad and I can say what I got to say, but an argument. And you know what else I'm learning? I got a vast vocabulary. Vast. And cursing don't benefit me. Because I can cuss you from pitter to pole. I can be a Peter and just cut your ear off because you've done something wrong to my household. But I don't. Because I understand my ability to be put somewhere I would probably not want to be at. And that's jail. Hell, that's another place I'm trying not to go. Because when you go to jail, some people say it's like being in hell. Because somebody's telling you to get up, telling you when to go, telling what you do, telling when to do it, how to do it, who to do it to. And that's the nature. And then you are in there with people who have a mentality you may not have. You might be sitting there minding your own business. And then something pop off and you sitting there. And now you're in a place where you just witnessed something that you could have avoided if you'd have just kept your mouth closed, called the police, and let them handle the situation. Because at the end of the day, they're the law. God is my savior, but they the earthly saviors. And I depend on them. I'm sorry. I'm dialing 911. I don't care who you are. Once you say the words of what you gonna do to me, all bets are off, honey. And how you respond when the police come on, that's on you. I'm staying far away in my house, and I don't care. And I thank God for the peace that I have. And yes, I am emotionally going through something, but emotionally, I'm okay. Because what I'm going through is only temporary. And I will smile again, live my life, and be whoever I want to be. Because at the end of the day, I owe no one nothing. Nothing. Because I've done what I was supposed to do. I'm a human. I may have error on your behalf, but on my behalf, I charge it to my head and not my heart. Because in my heart is God. And my heart is love. And my heart is peace. And my heart is celebration. And my heart is love. My son turned 26 yesterday. I thank God for him being 26. 26 years old. He wasn't even supposed to see the age of 5. And I used to get on Facebook and tell everybody what a miracle that 25-year-old, not the 26-year-old. But you know what? That's his life. I don't own his life. I just own mine. But I'm blessed to say I got a 26-year-old. I'm blessed to say that he is the epitome of peace. And he made a comment, I would rather separate you two than keep you two together, because I realized the two of y'all being together is toxic. And mama, just leave it alone. Let it be. Let it go. Doesn't matter. Just let it go. And I am letting it go. But I'm letting it go in silence, and I'm letting it go in prayer, and I'm letting it go where God says I have the ability to just be thankful for who I am. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I wish each and every one of you that are hearing the sounds of my voice a blessing, because it makes us rich and it adds no sorrow. So if you're blessed, don't worry about it, because blessings come. They do. And they're beneficial for you. So be blessed.